t-shirt, some jeans, and a pair of shoes. That's all I had when the breakout started. See, I woke up on the coast in broad daylight, feeling so thirsty and confused, not even knowing how I got there. And afterwards, I was walking on the road for hours until I came up to what I thought was shelter. But once I saw them Zeds, it was like being in a nightmare I couldn't wake up from became reality. And the food is, of course, scarce, so that's why conservation means everything now. It's kind of funny though, because I never thought I could survive days on just tuna fish and canned spaghetti. I mean, that's until I found that can opener, that is. And I can tell that solitude's really gotten to me, because you're like the first person I've seen in weeks. Other thing, you're not gonna believe this, but it took me 3 days just to find this guy. 3 days. I mean, do you know what you could have done with that much time back at home? 3 days of sitting on my desk. I could have brought both of us tickets to Broadway. Maybe a cruise. You know, even better, seats to the next game. And most of all, one-way plane ticket out of here.
You were pretty well off then.
Yeah. But none of that really matters now.
Must have been hard, losing everything. Guess it's safe to say we've all lost a lot. I watched my life collapse in front of me. Everything I ever worked for gone before I even realized it was happening. I understand the feeling. I'm sorry.
No, don't even worry about it. Because to be honest, this is more important than any paycheck or career I ever had back then. This is what's important now.
Can't argue with that. Still, it's hard to believe it's really all come to this. What's your plans now?
Survive. Hey, was that or give up hope? To be honest, I don't see any other option.
Seems a little grim.
Yeah, but seeing walking corpses can be a little grim too. Whether we like it or not, hey, it's something that we have to live with. Grim has become our day-to-day.
That may be, but it doesn't mean we have to let it change us. We're still us, right? Good doesn't go away just because you stop looking for it.
That's true. But what sounds even better is a couple of hours of sleep. Hey, it's nice to see someone that can still say that with a straight face. Hey, Kayley. Hey, Kayley, wake up. We can't stay here. Okay. I'm so overslept. Come on, we gotta go. Run.
Well, they're definitely Bambis. How many Zeds? Oh, 3 or 4? Nothing we can't handle.
What? You're seriously not thinking about going down there, are you? The Zeds don't even know we're here. We could just keep on walking. They'd never know the difference.
Well, we could. But we would know, Josh. Come on, think of it this way. Maybe they can help us out in return. Come on. Don't move. Put your hands where we can see him.
All right.
Okay, check him.
All right, they look okay as far as I can tell. Doesn't mean we can trust them, though.
Think we're good. Sorry, we had to make sure you weren't infected. You know what would happen if you were.
Hey, it's all right. If you guys didn't come when you did, we probably would have ended up dead. So, thanks really.
Yeah, it's no trouble in our parts. What's your names?
Oh, I'm Mark, and this right here is Kayley.
Where are you two headed?
Actually to the Electro, but this torn up map we found hasn't really been that much use at all.
Well, maybe we can help you out. We just came from that direction. I'm Bryan, by the way. This is Josh. He's usually more talkative.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think these two have made enough noise between the two of them. I don't see any reason to add to it.
I think it's a little late for that.
He's right. We should get going.
Where might that be?
Down towards the water. We figure we get a better grip of things from down there.
Yeah, well, maybe we can point you in the right direction in exchange for that map. We've been looking around for an airfield that's supposed to be around here.
But we end up being stuck here.
Hey, you'd be dead if it wasn't for us. That map is the least of what you owe us.
All right. Hey, so what brought y'all this far down towards the coast if y'all's planning on making it towards the airfield?
Well, probably the same reason you're down here. For supplies.
Yeah, except lucky for you, we came prepared.
Hey man, what's your problem?
What's my problem?
Yeah.
You want to know what my problem is?
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you, because apparently you don't get it. We wasted half of our ammunition bailing you out of that mess. And what do a couple Bambis like you have to show for it in return? A map. No, half a map. Something we probably could have found in the time we spent wasted with you.
Look, Josh, relax.
No, I'm sick and tired of risking our lives for nothing. I mean, what did you expect was gonna happen after saving these two? I mean, rebuild civilization or something? No. Now we're stuck, pulling around a bunch of deadweights.
Hey, look, if you don't want to roll with us, that's fine. No one here is making you stay. It's just that your buddy over here said that you're going the same way and that maybe you can use a little bit of company. But
What was that?
Shh!
I'm getting closer.
what do you want to do?
We need to get eyes on what's happening. If we split up, we can cover twice as much ground.
Or we could forget about Electro, head back up towards the airfield. We got a map now, remember, man?
We can't leave anybody. For all we know, there's a whole group of people up there watching us. If they're bandits, we have to make sure we're not being followed.
You sound kind of worried, but what if they're just like us? People looking for supplies.
Well, then we'll have a nice chat, move on our way. Kayley, you're with Josh. Mark, you're with me. Sound good?
We'll be safer if we stick together.
Safer from the Zeds, maybe. But if something were to happen to us, we wouldn't all be taken by surprise at one time. Look, we'll stay in contact with these.
Are you serious, man? We're gonna be cutting our firepower in half.
Here, Kay, take this.
Honestly, it's the best option we have. Look, if anything happens, just call in, and we'll take it from there. Otherwise, just stay low and be quiet.
We'll get a better view from up there.
Sounds good to me. Me and Mark will stay in the valley. Let us know if anything happens.
We aren't seeing anything up here, just a couple of Zeds.
Okay. Yeah, nothing on our end either. Keep your eyes open.
Man, I wonder what happened to whoever shot that gun, because you think we would have seen something by now.
Yeah, well, they either stayed put or they went the other way. If we're lucky, they're long gone.
How much longer do you want to keep looking for him then?
Just a little bit longer.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go stretch my legs. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. Don't go too far. Be careful.
Hey. Hey, kid. Whoa, hey. Friendly, man.
Hey man, what were those shots about?
I saw this crazy looking guy with a mask. He must have got to those little girls I saw.
Oh, you saw little kids?
No, they were infected. But there was a guy standing there.
Oh man, did he see you?
What do you mean?
Like, did he see you? Was he armed?
Hell yeah, he was.
Oh, man, I'm gonna radio the others. Hold on.
All right.
Guys, are you there?
Are you guys there?
Yeah, what's going on?
We just got a visual here on another survivor. He might be armed.
Did you guys see him?
Yeah, Mark's the one who saw him.
He wasn't too far from where we split up.
Okay, what's the plan?
We'll double back and get a better position. Maybe we can get a better view.
We have no idea who that was. You need to keep your eyes open. Look, and just watch your backs. We'll let you know once we figure out who it was. One more thing.
You don't want to finish that sentence. Okay, now you go drop your weapons. No sudden movements. Chat time with your friends is over.
Are you guys there? What's going on?
Hey, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Probably just ran into some Zeds or something.
We don't know that. They said they saw somebody. Josh, I think we need to go check on him.
Look, there's no telling what went on down there. And the last thing we want to do is waltz in without a clue. Besides, those damn things are old as hell. It's probably just an electronic issue.
Electronic issue? Were you even listening to what I said? I think we have enough information to put 2 and 2 together.
Hey, even if something happened and Bryan needed our help, is if he ran into bandits. And if bandits have Bryan and your friend, and we go in blind, it's gonna get us both killed. You gotta start thinking about ourselves, you know.
No, we need to think about each other. Bryan wouldn't abandon us, and neither would Mark. We at least owe it to them to go and just check it out.
There's no guarantee that we can even help them at this point, even if there is something wrong. Besides, I'm not risking my life again for nothing. God, none of this would have happened if Bryan would have just listened to me and kept on walking.
What? You would have just let us die? What is wrong with you?
Apparently, I am the only one concerned about surviving this. That's what's wrong with me. And there are probably bandits watching us right now with a sniper rifle, waiting for the perfect moment to take a shot. And the last thing we want to do is go in guns blazing and make things worse. All right, look. If Bryan radios in, fine, I'll go. But until then, I'm not taking another step into whatever mess Bryan got himself into.
See? You would risk it all if it came down to it.
No, I wouldn't. You've got to start thinking about yourself or it's gonna get you killed. That's just the world we live in now. It's about survival. Sometimes you live because someone else didn't.
I refuse to believe that. I didn't have to step on anybody to get to where I am.
Exactly. What do you have to show for it? Handgun? Couple rounds? Half a map that you gave away? I mean, you're here at someone else's expense. Why do you think Bryan and I have what we have? We were caught off guard just like everyone else when the outbreak happened, and we had nothing. But I decided that I would make it through, and that I wouldn't let anything change me into a monster.
But you did. You're so afraid that the only thing you care about is yourself. I'm going down there whether you're coming or not. Something happens, so be it. I'm not gonna let fear change who I am.
So do you and your friends think you can just trespass around here and get away with it? You know, it is a shame when you have to learn you're wrong the hard way. I don't blame you at all for trying to sneak up on us. In fact, heck, a couple of bullets is a really good trade for our gear. I'd do it.
Look, we're not bandits. We didn't even know you were here. We would have been on our way. Look, we just don't want any trouble. Right,
We got a talker, guys. I can play this game. It's okay. So, what's your name, son?
Bryan.
Okay, Bryan, you like to explain things, so why don't you explain to me how come you and your friends are on your way to Electro, but you wound up right in my backyard?
Like I said, we didn't even know you were here. We would have been on our way if you didn't hold us up.
Oh, you would have been on your way! So this is just a big misunderstanding, right? So why did you send those two fools up on the hill if you're all on your way to Electro?
They're our friends. They haven't done anything to you or your men.
You know, you're really good at keeping your story straight. Tell me one thing, Bryan. Are you really willing to die for a couple of Bambies?
I was about to ask you the same thing. The others know we're here.
The others know we're here. You know, I kind of wish you hadn't said that because I was just thinking that maybe, just maybe, I'd let them live.
You still can. Look, nobody has to get hurt. We can all walk. We can all walk away from this.
Oh no. The fun has just started, Bryan. The hunt is on! And nobody is walking away from this. Do you have any idea how many people I have seen in your shoes? Just squirming, begging for their lives? Not the faintest idea what's gonna happen next. You know, maybe you can tell me why people that aren't looking for trouble always seem to find it. No? Bring the other one forward.
down on your knees.
This is your lucky day. I'm gonna let you live just long enough for your friends to watch you die. What, you think I'm joking? Open your mouth. I said, open your mouth.
You don't have to do this.
You know what? I really did like your story. It's just, you need to work on your delivery, all right? Come out! Or I'm gonna put Pretty Boy's brains all over the ground! Do you hear me? Your friend Bryan here is a dead man! You know, between you and me, no one ever sticks their neck out when you really need them to. Come on! Come on!
Please.
Wait for him. Yeah!
Hey, boss, there's more!
Come on, guys, kill him! You're They were really starting to drag me down. What a boring group, huh? Oh. You know, it's okay. I can find some more. I mean, it is really amazing how many people will just throw out all the rules for a can of beans, place to lay their head. But friends, now friends are something different. Friends take time, they take trust. You know, it's kind of sad. All your friends are gone. You know, I would love to stay and chat, but I'm tired.